Hi guys, Ripper here. I'm going to show you today what I'm doing on my private server. I haven't recorded for a while because I had some sound issues and internet issues. I don't know if you heard about the line against under the Red Sea that's cut by. They reckon it is done by shipping anchors that have been dragged over the lines, and repair taking a little bit longer because of international politics and all that kind of stuff. Not going to go into that. You can go check what's happening around the Middle East. I'm sure you are quite familiar with what is happening. Anyway, that said, it looks like the internet connections are a little bit more stable now. And right, let's get to the next point. So, private servers, you can rent private servers from a couple of locations. Let's just go here and say private. You have X-Realm, G-Portal, Nitrado, and I think there is another one. BSEC hosting. So 4net players. So this basically looks like now 5 providers that you can rent servers from. To me, Nitrado is the most expensive of all of them. So let's go back. Now I'm renting from X-Realm. The prices are quite reasonable, and what is also nice, one can also rent a whole entire world. So if you know how it works around how Dune Awakening servers work, let me quickly show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to go into my own private server now. It's called Rippers. Got a place for 6 people. I can upgrade it later on if the need is there. If you want to come and join me on my private server, you're welcome. Now, the reason I have a private server in the first place is if you... Why can't I go to my... Oh, there you are. Okay, so you can see here my Dune Awakening server. And the reason I use a private server is because you can switch off soundstorms and also taxation. That means security guns. If you switch security gun zones off, that means everything will be PvP, not PvE. So by having security zones on, that means only certain areas like wrecks and stuff, and even NPC bases are also PvE zones. Wrecks are PvP zones, and also if you have the house bases, there's also PvP zones. So basically, if you go on the map, you will see what I mean. So that will be a PvP zone. There's some, I must still reveal this area. That will be PvP zone. There's wreck here also. That will also be a PvP zone. So where all the wrecks are is PvP zones. And then there's this one here. This is also a PvP zone. That's a PvP zone. Then there's, I would say, there, this one here. This is also a PvP zone. That's the one house our tradies base, and this is our Conan base. Yeah, that's PvP zones. This one, however, this is also a house of Conan, but it's a PvE zone, and the same with this base. Where is it? This one. So this is also a PvE area where your Alias Gate is the traders base. Now if I now, let me just jump off here. While we're en route to the end of the map, this is what we did. By just moving a sub-piece all the time, you move your sub-piece and you build. So, and because I have no sandstorm, these structures don't decay. But yeah, if there's another player here, they can literally come and claim this area and build their base there if they wanted to. Technically, I only own this at the moment, this area, yeah. So, but yeah, you can build like this on a private server where you have no sandstorms and no taxation. That means you're not going to own the Emperor any money. So we're just going to go to the end of the map now, so that we can go into the, you can say, PvP area of the map. So what you literally renting is this whole area, this map. That is what you're paying for. And then you are connected to a world server, okay? So Rippers is connected to World 30 on X-Realm, and World 30 is on the EU server. And I must say I'm getting quite a reasonable ping. I think it's below around 100, 110, and that even with the lines that broken. What I do is I run through a VPN on the United Arab Emirates. I'm based in Dubai, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm actually getting better connectivity through a VPN, provided I obviously put a VPN on the UAE. So that's what I do, because it forces the connection to go another route where it maybe isn't broken lines. Okay, so at the moment I have Hagan Basin is what I have. That is what you're renting. So all these will all be part of the world server. Okay. Actually, weird that they have all these, but you can't go to it anymore. You can only go to it one time. Water Shippers Mansion. It would be nice to be able to go there with a lot of water, because you can now sell waters to the vendors, and because that load of water you can harvest there. Anyway, when you go into Hagan Basin, it is depends on where you want to be. Like if I want to go to my base on the south, it's good to go in here. Depends on where you want to go. If you want to go south, don't go in from the north, because you literally will have to fly over the whole map. So you'll see now where I actually arrive in Hagan Basin when I enter the map. So you see, here. Should have maybe taken the other one, then I will be closer to my base there. Oh yeah, hello. So I've got a small base here, but I eventually probably going to unclaim it, destroy my substitute so that my other character that I'm going to create will be able to claim it. Oh crap, I overheated. I hold the button in too long. Okay, so here's my base. Are you still following me? Jeebus. Okay, so this is the stuff I left for my other character that I'm going to bring here. It's got you know, some dew harvesting and water bottles, and inside here I have ornithopter and armor and all those kind of things, so she will just have to come and do this. Alright, so let's start off with the next character. So in Dune, when you log off, your character actually will disappear after a couple of minutes. If you're in a PvP zone, I think your character stay in the world for, let's just say, I'm going to exit the main menu. So 30 seconds before your character disappears. So when I log on with the other character, my character will not be in the world. Now to log on to the other character, I literally need to go on my wife's computer, or shall I say onto at least a Steam account to be able to create a new character. I'm going to create a new character, and then I'm going to transfer, and maybe show you the process also, because it's the same process than adding other person to your guild. What is nice, like in Ark Survival, both people need to be physically on. You need to look at the person and actually invite him to your guild. Anyway, I will see you next time. Enjoy your day. Bye.